Good morning, all of you. Good morning, Naveen. Mithun, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
See, there is a instruction that every student should open your video. Okay, so as how I'm, you know, uh, showing my video in the same way, I request all students should show your video. Okay, so we have to see your faces because we don't know whether you are listening or not. Okay, it's a clear instruction that we have to see your video at present. So then only we can start the session. I request you guys, so please switch on your video and show me your faces at least.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good. Everyone. And not only me, whenever faculty asks you to, switch on your video, so please switch on because they have to take a snapshot of all the participants. Okay. So based on your video presence, right? Good, good, Vamshi, Mithun, everyone. Okay. So please groom yourself and you can sit in front of system or mobile, whatever it is. Okay. And don't turn off your video. I request all, so please switch on your videos and show me your faces. I want to take a snapshot. All of you. Good morning, everyone. And one more thing, actually, I instructed you to take a Xerox copy of pre-stressing concrete code book, right? Have you? Have you took Xerox copy, guys? Guys, I instructed you to take a Xerox copy of code book. Have you? Xerox copy తీసుకున్నారా తీసుకోలేదా? See, I want everyone, so please switch on your video. See, I have to take a screenshot. Okay, please, it's an instruction. I don't know how you are listening the classes. Okay, so, but still, at least just show me your faces. Yeah. So, this is how the online classes looks like. So you can't hide yourself. Okay, guys. So nothing to worry. No one can. I mean, no, don't hesitate because you can visible to all the students how you are going to sit in the classes. Okay. So please respond. Have you took Xerox copy of the code book IS 1343 2012? Yes or no? So because I just shared you, I mean, I shared in the first day of the class also. So if anyone didn't had any code book, so please go immediately and have a copy of code book. Okay, because that is very important to solve problems on, you know, pre-stressing losses, even for the designing of pre-stressing members. I mean, pre-tensioning and post-tensioning members, because that is very, very important. Okay, so please, at least you can have Xerox copy today if you are not having right now. Okay, so because today we are going to just go through the glance of the code book, because without code book you can't solve the problem, because yesterday we have solved problem on elastic shortening. So but the rest of problems it really require a code book. Okay, so that's the reason why I'm insisting you to, you know, have a copy. See, what about others? Please respond, Nama. Please switch on your video. Okay, I have to see your faces. You can't hide like this. ఏ క్లాసెస్ లో మీ ఫ్రెండ్స్ పక్క పక్కనే కదా ఉంటారు అండ్ ద సేమ్ వే so because even director sir and principals are also watching classes so based on the requirement. I mean, if they want to see how I am teaching, so definitely they are logging in and checking the videos. Okay, if I'm conducting classes like this without seeing your face, so seriously it's gonna affect me. Okay, at least from my point of view, I'm requesting you, please switch on your videos. అండ్ ఐ డోంట్ నో నేను క్వశ్చన్స్ అడుగుతానని మీరు ఆన్లైన్ క్లాస్కి రావట్లేదు కొంతమంది. ఇలా మీ నోట్స్ అడుగుతున్నాను అని మీరు ఆన్లైన్ క్లాసెస్కి రావట్లేదు కొంతమంది, రైట్? అండ్ ఇఫ్ ఐఎమ్ ఆస్కింగ్ వీడియో లైక్ దిస్, మీరు మళ్ళీ క్లాసెస్కి రాకుండా వెళ్తే ద ఎఫెక్ట్ ఈస్ గోయింగ్ టు ఫర్ యూ, నాట్ ఫర్ మీ. మీరు ఎఫెక్ట్ అవుతారేమో, నేను కాదు. ఓకే మిథున్, పుట్ యువర్ వీడియో ఆన్, లైక్ ఫేస్ ముందు పెట్టు. యా వంశీ, గుడ్ మార్నింగ్. ఇట్స్ గుడ్ అమ్మా, మీరు ఇంటరాక్ట్ అవ్వడానికి బాగుంటుంది కదా. అది మీరు ఏ ఎక్స్ప్రెషన్ లో ఉన్నారు, ఏం వింటున్నారు నాకు తెలుస్తుంది కదా. మీరు హైడ్ అయిపోయి అలా ఉంటే ఎట్లా?
సరే సార్.
యా యా అదర్స్, మిథున్, గుడ్. ఐ వాంట్ ఎవ్రీ వన్. వంశీ, అదర్ వంశీ. ప్లీజ్ గైస్, డోంట్ వేస్ట్ టైం. నేను ఇన్నిసార్లు అడుగుతున్నాను. శ్రీనిజ, rest of all, please switch on your video. What is there in the chat box? Good morning. No, sir, I have PDF. Now, Mithun, see, the code book, which I, asked you to show, you can't show it in PDF. Okay. So please go through, get a hard copy of that, because that is very important, because whatever the content which I'm showing, you can note down. I mean, you can just highlight in the code book. Okay. Because you can't highlight in online, right? So because you are listening my class, whatever the content I deliver through code book, you can just highlight in the hard copies right away. Okay. So by that you can start it. I don't know why you are not listening my words, but I want to continue my class. Okay. If you are really respectful to my words, you will switch on your videos. If you are not, what can you do, guys? I can't do anything. Okay. So at least you should pay that attention to me. So, and I don't know, even the strength is less 16 today. So what about strength, Mithun, today?
16 sir, last class లో గాని.
ఓకే, దెన్ ఫైన్. మరి ఉన్న వాళ్ళన్నా వీడియో ఆన్ చేయొచ్చు కదమ్మా. నేను అలాగే ఉన్నాను కదా, నేనేం గ్రూమ్ గా లేను. లెట్ మీ షేర్ మై స్క్రీన్. సో లెట్ మీ షో యూ ద కోడ్ బుక్ ఆఫ్ IS 1343/2012. Yeah. Okay. So good morning, everyone. I welcome you all 18th lecture on pre-stressed concrete structures. So this is the code book for designing pre-stressed concrete structural elements. Okay. So we are going through the latest code, which is 1343/2012. Okay. So let me show you that. Yeah. So this is the pre-stressed concrete code of practice. So this is the second revision. The first revision was there in the year 1986. Then the second revision was made it in the year 2012. Okay. So this is the code book. So this is what I am asking you to have a hard copy. Okay, just let me go through the contents which was there and which are very important for your design. And it's an open book, so where you can take you to the examination also, as like IS 800 2007. Okay, which we dealt in user of skills. See, before going to the code book exactly, so please go through the main content which was there exactly in this code. Okay, the first revision was made in 1980, sorry, and then the second revision was in 2012 straight away. Okay, so there is a small slight variation, small kind of contents which are going to be added in between years also, like in the year 2000, IS 456 2000 also, which was involved into the code. Okay, so because as the prestressed concrete structures design is much more related with RCC design, so by that almost 30 to 40% of the content will be there as same as IS 456 2000. Okay, and one more thing, even you have to go through what are the main contents there in the code. Okay, and when it was revised, and the grade of concrete which is more specified in this code is M80 from the existing M30 to M60. Okay, and the maximum cement content which was more specified as 450 kg per meter cube, right? So these are the minimum requirements to go through this code, right? And the provisions which was made in the IS 456 is also going to be applicable in IS 1343. Okay, so try to go back. I mean, we'll go to the contents. Yeah, here is the one. So the first session consists with the scope of this code book, references and terminology and symbols of these things. Why? Because in PSC, so there are a lot of nomenclature, there are a lot of notations will be there. So we have to go through the symbols keenly. And the second session, which is majorly consists with the materials, workmanship, inspection and testing. Okay, so why? Because here workmanship is very important. Why? Because generally people are not much practiced towards execution of pre-stressing elements, pre-stressing technology like pre-tensioning and post-tensioning. And the inspection is also one of the important thing, and the testing of pre-stressing members also important. So by that, second session consists with all these things. So materials in the sense, what are the cement which we are using for pre-stressing, and the mineral admixtures. So which is very important. Why? Because you can't attain maximum grades, okay, high grade concretes without the admixtures. So by that, admixtures plays a vital role in generating high grade concretes. Okay, so by maintaining a proper water cement ratio, by improving the workability. Okay, so that is the reason why mineral admixtures plays a vital role towards increasing the high grade concretes. Okay, increasing the high strengths. And aggregates as usual, water, chemical admixtures also. So here you have to understand two things: mineral admixtures, which are the one which is going to replace the cement. Okay, and chemical admixtures, which are the one which are going to be added into concrete as a percentage of cement. Understand? So mineral admixtures will replace the cement quantity. Chemical admixtures which we are going to add into the concrete as a percentage of cement. Okay. So mineral admixtures will replace, as usual, it will reduce strength. Chemical admixtures, so which is very important to increase the durability, ductility, segregation, shrinkage, water cement ratio, and retarders, accelerators. There are many chemical admixtures based on its factors, which we are based on the factors we are going to use them. And the pre-stressing and untensioned steel. Hello, are you fine, guys? Can I continue? Any disturbance?
No, sir.
Right.
Continue, sir.
After the chemical admixtures, there will be a pre-stressing and untensioned steel. Okay. So because the material which we are going to use for pre-stressing is steel wires. So that is also very important. The storage of materials, how you are going to store them. Okay, that everything will be there in the materials. And next, concrete. So based on the concrete grades and properties of concrete, and the workability of concrete is also important. Durability of concrete, right? and concrete mix proportions. So because this design is very, very important, mix design. Without knowing mix design, okay, you can't do anything, isn't it? So because high grade concrete in the sense, you should be habituate of knowing the mix designs, right? So I will show you how you can practice the mix design based on the virtual. మీకు ఇప్పుడు 4-1 లో ఉన్న ల్యాబ్స్ ఏంటి మిథున్?
Sir,
What are the labs there in your first semester?
ఇంకా ల్యాబ్స్ ఏం పెట్టి చెప్పలేదు సార్ మాకు.
ఇప్పుడు కాదమ్మా, మీకేం ల్యాబ్స్ ఉన్నాయి యాజ్ పర్ ద సిలబస్ అంటున్నా? కాంక్రీట్ టెక్నాలజీ ఉందా?
సిటీ ఉంది సార్, సిటీ జీటీ టీ.
కాంక్రీట్ టెక్నాలజీ అయిపోయిందా మీకు?
అయిపోయింది సార్.
రైట్, ఓకే. మీరందరూ కాంక్రీట్ టెక్నాలజీ ల్యాబ్ చేశారు కాబట్టి ఐ హోప్ యు ఆల్ అవేర్ అబౌట్ మిక్స్ ప్రపోర్షన్స్ అండ్ మిక్స్ డిజైన్. And at least for your practice, I will show you one virtual, web link where you can practice your mix designs of all grades, starts from M15 to M100. Okay, so that I will show you in the meantime. And next, the production of concrete. So based on the quality, and because you all know workability is starts from mixing to placing, isn't it? So here the quality assurance measures and what is nothing but batching and how you are going to mix them. Everything you are going to know from production of concrete. And formwork. Formwork is also very important. Formwork is nothing but supporting structure. Okay. So then manam staging antam, right? Formwork. And assembly of pre-stressing and reinforcement steel. And what is the pre-stressing steel? What are the sheeting ducts? And profiling pipes and mother. Sheeting ducts enti, untensioned steel enti, everything we'll know. And pre-stressing, coming to pre-stressing, and what are the pre-stressing equipments available, and what is the procedure for tensioning, and how to transfer the load from steel to concrete, and what is grouting and grouting operations. Okay, these also you can know from the pre-stressing things, and the transporting, placing, compacting, and curing. So this all comes under workability of concrete. And concreting under special conditions like work in extreme weather conditions, how you have to go through the concrete, right? And what are the sampling sensitivity tests of concrete mix? What is the acceptance criteria? How you can accept the concrete based on its, factors. A factors lo unte, design considerations lo unte, you can accept this concrete. And how you are going to do the inspection and testing of the structures. Everything you will know from the materials, right? And the next session is general design requirements. Here exactly you will come to know how to design the pre-stressing elements. Okay, so like effects of pre-stress, how the pre-stress is going to affect. So it is in terms of losses, right? So here clearly we are going to study about what are the effects of pre-stressing, what are the deductions of pre-stressing tendons, deductions and what we are going to minus in that, and instability during erections, pre-stressing requirements, considerations affecting design details. So this all you are going to know from the design requirements. And coming to the structural design in terms of limit state. So here also, even in pre-stressing, you are going to design your structural elements in terms of limit state methodology only. Okay, there is no other method. So by the way, safety and serviceability requirements are playing a vital role in terms of limit state design, limit state of collapse, and limit state of serviceability, isn't it? And coming to characteristics and design values in terms of partial safety factors, you have to know the characteristic strength of materials, what are the characteristic loads, what are the design loads, design values, and what are the partial safety factors. These also we have to know in the structural design, right? And coming to the analysis part, here there is a analysis given in terms of plastic analysis. Okay, so here analysis of structures will be shown. I will try to show you when we start design. And here coming to limit state of collapse and limit state of serviceability, in what way we are going to design the pre-stressing elements. We are going to design in terms of flexure, in terms of compression, flexure and the bending, in terms of compression, in terms of tension, in terms of shear and torsion, right? So here we have to know what are the limit state comes under collapse: flexure, compression, tension, shear and torsion. Okay, so we are going to design these for the pre-stressing elements. And coming to serviceability, there are many serviceability considerations like deflection, cracking, vibration, temperature, right? Isn't it? So these are all like fatigue, creep, So this all comes under the serviceability criteria, out of which we are going to consider only three as per the 1343. So one is deflection, other one is cracking, and the third one is maximum compression. How you know how far you can compress your concrete member to make it hot, to make it camber, to make it hog. Okay, so that's how the serviceability considerations will be only three, right? And what are the list of referred Indian standards where the pre-stressing comes into usage of the other code books also. It was mentioned in annexure A and B. So చాలా చిన్న కోడ్ బుక్ అమ్మా. So I think in steel there are plenty pages, but in code book of pre-stressing concrete they are very limited. So where you can go through the code very easily, right? And some more annexures were given, like what are the materials we have to select for ducting, and what are the workability tests, and what are the tests you can do for structural elements in terms of workability, in terms of tension, in terms of water loss. Why? Because water loss leads to shrinkage, isn't it? So by that there are some tests how to measure the water loss in concrete, where you can reduce the shrinkage of concrete, right? So and what are the HDP pipe? HDP stands for highly deformed polyethylene material. Okay, so sheeting ducts. And what is the bond strength with respect to the concrete and the duct? Okay, so we are going to test the bond test between sheeting and the concrete also. And what are the compression tests for the loss of wall thickness? Okay, so these all will be available in this course. Yeah, and along with that, there are other testing of systems with mechanical anchorages. So why? Because here we are going to use some anchorage devices and some jacking system to uh, do the tension, isn't it? So here, what are the static load tests where we can do for tendon to anchoraging assembly, test specimen, test procedure, how you are going to test. I mean, pre-tensioning and post-tensioning, everything it was given in the code alone. Like what are the test specimen, test procedure, measurements and observations, test requirements and all. Not only for the dynamic static loads, no, also for the dynamic load test and the load transfer test also. Okay, so like this it was clearly given. And final annexure, which is moment of resistance for rectangular in T section. Okay, so moment of resistance in the sense your beams or whatever the structural elements, it should have more resistance towards moment, more resistance towards bending, isn't it? So by that, majorly the elements will be like rectangular and T sections. So here the few moment values given in the annexure, and so that is how the code book contents clearly described. Okay, so by that, once you have your code book, so where I can show you what is the scope and what is the terminology, and all these definitions are very important. So what is anchorage device? What is bonded member? What is the bonded pre-tension member? What is cable? What do you mean initial pre-stress, final pre-stressing? What is pre-tensioning? What is post-tensioning? What is relaxation? Everything, all these terminologies will use a straight away definition somehow. Okay. So instead of going through Google, you can just go to the code book where you will get each and every definition from the code alone, right? Okay, మీరు కోడ్ బుక్ తీసుకొస్తే by that I can start showing you each and every part of this. And symbols also very important. Just you have to go through the symbols here with. Okay, by that it will be very easy for you to design and understanding the design formulas. Okay, so very few and the materials, everything. Okay, once you have your code book, by that I can start showing you and all. So here you can see if you go through IS 42000 for RCC design, your mixed design starts from M10, isn't it? M7.5 కూడా ఉంటుంది మీకు. But in pre-stressed concrete, your mixed design starts from M30 to M80. Clear? So why? Because you can't go for normal strength concrete for pre-stressing elements. It should be high strength concrete, where the high strength concrete starts from M30 grade. Okay, I think there is no proportion straight away for mixed proportion straight away from M30, because M20 and you can tell 1:1.5:3. M25 and you can say 1:1:2. But for M30, can you able to tell the mixed proportion? No, you have to mix design by adding some admixtures into it. Then only you can achieve the high strengths, right? So in that way, knowing mixed design from M30 is very very important. I think even మీరు concrete technology lab చేసినప్పుడు maybe you gone through M15 grade mixed design and M20 mixed design, but you don't know how to do the mixed design of M30, M35, M40 like this. High strength concrete under one, ultra high strength concrete under. Okay, so these all you should know. Okay, so for understanding this ESA subject, okay, and all the strength values, everything. Okay, I will try to show you all this once you have that. And in the previous class, how to calculate the concrete Young's modulus. Okay, so there is a formula, isn't it? Concrete Young's modulus is always depends on uh, grade of concrete, right? So 5000 root FCK. I think this formula you all know earlier. So FCK stands for characteristic compression strength of concrete. Based on the grade of concrete, your Young's modulus will vary, right? So ఇలా చిన్న చిన్న ఫార్ములాస్ చాలా చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్ అమ్మా, ఈవెన్ ఫర్ యువర్ గేట్ ఫర్ అదర్ కాంపిటేటివ్ ఎగ్జామ్స్ లైక్ ఏఈ ఏడబ్ల్యూ అండ్ ఆల్. ఓకే, అందువల్ల కోడ్ ని చాలా త్వరగా గో త్రూ అవ్వాలి, రైట్? సో మీకు ఇలా చూస్తే అర్థం కాదు. ఇఫ్ యూ హ్యావ్ ఎ కోడ్ బుక్, సో వెన్ ఎవర్ ఐ గో త్రూ దమ్ యూ క్యాన్ హైలైట్ అండ్ యూ క్యాన్ మేక్ ఇట్ యాజ్ అన్ ఇంపార్టెంట్ వన్. ఓకే, సో దట్స్ వాట్ అబౌట్ ద కోడ్ బుక్. సో మీరు నెక్స్ట్ క్లాస్ లో కోడ్ బుక్ తీసుకొచ్చినప్పుడు ఐ విల్ షో యూ క్లియర్లీ. ఎందుకంటే కోడ్ బుక్ మీకు అలవాటు ఏంటంటే థర్డ్ యూనిట్ చాలా ఈజీ, because third unit is completely based on the design. You are going to start designing of the pre-stressing elements. Okay, so that's the reason why. So we need code book. Okay, now I will show you how to learn mixed design virtually. Okay, let me stop this and let me share my website. Okay, right? Is it visible, guys? Under కనిపిస్తుందా website?
Sir.
Right? కనిపిస్తుందా? Guys, అందరు కనిపిస్తుందా? You can respond. మిథున్, వెబ్సైట్ కనిపిస్తుందా?
కనిపిస్తుంది సార్.
Yeah, right. See, in the website, what you do, you can type virtual labs on concrete technology. The first link, whatever you see, it's related to concrete mixed design. Okay, so you can click that. It will redirect you to virtual labs, which was developed by, Ministry of Human Resource and Development. Okay, so here you can go to the concrete mixed design. So you can go to the theory, procedure, self-evaluation in the sense you can evaluate yourself, assignment, quiz, videos, references, everything was available. But for us, we have to learn how to mix design, right? So just click on simulator. So by that, it will redirect you to simulation. Here you can start designing concrete mixed design for plain concrete and even for reinforced concrete. Okay, so plain concrete in the sense it is nothing but PCC. Reinforced concrete in the sense reinforced concrete design, it is RCC, right? So what are the grades available for plain concrete? Let's see. If you click plain concrete, it will ask you the grades. So the grades of plain concrete is, sorry, we have to click one by one. Let me start again. Yeah, simulator. If you click simulator, it will ask you type of grade, sorry, type of concrete, plain concrete. Let's start with grade. I want to mix this. Now to click it. Sorry, so I have to click one by one. Okay. Plain concrete, grade M15. Exposure, what kind of exposure? Mild exposure. The aggregate size, let's click with 10 mm. Slump value, let me go with 50 slump, 5 centimeter slump. Method of concreting place, I want to place it manual, then right. Okay. And what else? Calculate the target strength of mixed proportion. See, after selecting your grade, after selecting your exposure, what you are going to do? You are going to calculate the target mean strength, isn't it? So what is the target mean strength formula? FCK plus 1.65 times of the standard deviation, right? So what is FCK? It is based on the grade. M15 and 15 will be your FCK value. 1.65 times of S. S is the standard deviation where you are going to get from IS from IS 436 2000 you can get, or 10. So there is a mixed design code for based on the aggregate concrete 10363. So even from there also you can get the values. So if it is M15, what is the standard deviation? It is 3.5. So let me type 3.5. Okay, then okay. Yeah, so it's calculated. M15 grade, its target mean strength is 20.775. So what it's talking about? So your concrete should not be less than 15 Newton per mm square, and it should not be more than 20.775 Newton per mm square. That means you are targeting your M15 grade concrete to 20.775 MPa. Okay. It should not more than that. If it is more than 20, what it says that your cement content is more, which leads to more strength. Ardhamavutunda? So it should be in between 15 to 20.775 only. So after getting the target mean strength, then you have to click and it will show you water cement ratio. Calculate the water cement ratio. For the exposure mild, water cement ratio is 0.6. Okay. So for the it's based on exposure, right? So it's that's then select water cement ratio based on the requirement and experience. So here we have to select the water cement ratio based on the grade, right? And based on the exposure. So when we choose the plain concrete, so what is the exposure? So let us consider mild, and minimum grade it's not given. Okay, if it is moderate for M15 grade, it is 0.6. Okay, let me take 0.6 as per the code. Then okay. See, this is the procedure. If you know how to if you know how to start mix design step by step, by that you can able to teach anyone. Okay, it is steps on my steps on will follow one. So for the mild exposure, maximum water cement ratio is 0.6, and I have selected 0.6. So valid entry, which is 0.6, is equal to 0.6. Next, for aggregate size 10 mm, maximum water content is 208 liters or 208 kgs, right? So by that, the maximum water content per cubic meter of concrete for nominal maximum size of aggregate is. So we have to consider this. So as we selected the size of aggregate is 10, the maximum water content is 208. Let me go with the 208 as usual and then click OK. Okay, see the slump we choose this 50 mm, water content is 208, and addition of super plasticizers reduce water content up to 20%. Then enter percentage reduction in water content. See, if you want to reduce water content by adding super plasticizers, you can reduce. Why? Because as I told you, grade goes on increasing, water cement ratio decreases, isn't it? Right? So when you start adding admixtures like chemical admixtures into concrete, you can reduce the water cement ratio. Why? Because our water cement ratio is huge, 0.6 kada. To reduce the water cement ratio, to increase the workability, where you can add super plasticizers into it, the maximum percentage of super plasticizers you can add up to 20% and above. So by that you can select the range in between 0 to 29. Okay, so enter percentage reduction in water content. So where I am selecting it as around 5%. I want to add 5% of super plasticizers into it, where it improves the workability and reduce water cement ratio. Okay, so the maximum water content is 197. See, the water content earlier without any admixture is 208. By adding super plasticizer into concrete, the water content was reduced to 197. Right? So like this, and then cement content. So cement content, it will calculate as per the water content by the selected water cement ratio. So from the table 5, IS 456 2000 for the selected exposure mile. So the minimum cement content and the minimum water cement ratio. So the 329 kg per meter cube is the cement, per cubic meter which we are using, which is greater than 220, which is the valid one, right? So then, okay. And the volume of coarse aggregate corresponding to 20 mm size and fine aggregate of zone 1 is 0.5 to 0 0.6. Okay, so it's given all the values, and water cement ratio is 0.6. Volume of concrete aggregate is 0.62. Volume of fine aggregate is, which is 1 minus volume of coarse aggregate, which is 0.38. We all know this. Why? Because it's 1 cubic meter. In that, we have to minus all other values. Then this is the mixed calculation. Specific gravity is 1. Cement is 3.15. Specific gravity of coarse aggregate 2.74. Specific gravity of fine aggregate is 2.7. Specific gravity of admixture, what we used is 1.145, right? And mass of water is 197. Cement is 329. Admixture is 5. So based on that, it calculated all the content, right, which is required to design 1 cubic meter of M15 grade concrete. See, this is how you can able to learn, right? So ila step wise me నేర్చుకున్నారు అంటే it will be very easy. So finally you can end up with the volume of all aggregates and where you will get the final mixed proportion. Okay. See, this is the software which was developed by NIT Surathkal. So by this you can able to practice of doing mixed designs of all grades. Okay. So let me show you final. Yeah, this is the mixed proportion. See, cement, fine aggregate, coarse aggregate, water, and chemical admixture. So for 1 cubic meter of concrete, you have to add 5 kgs of admixture, water this much, coarse aggregate this much, fine aggregate this much, and cement is this much. And this is the proportion. See, what is proportion? 1 is to 2 is to 3, right? So because it all varies based on the mixed design. Okay. So manam own the mixed design చేసినప్పుడు definitely it will vary. Okay, you can't expect that it should be same. So why? Because you all know M15 grade mixed design mixed proportion ఏంటి 1 is to 1.5 is to 3 is for 20. What is the M15? So which is 1 is to 2 is to 3. So where you got the same proportion here as well, 1 is to 2 is to 3. Clear? So in that way you can start doing the mixed design, right? Let me show you once for RCC. So because we use only RCC for pre-stressing elements, some, okay, RCC, see the grades, it was till M55. You can click M55, you can go with the exposure. See, exposure for M55, there are a lot of exposures, mild, moderate, and all. You have to start clicking them. Okay, then you can able to learn even mixed design till M55. Okay, once you know how to design, then you can go for experiments. Okay, and you can check whether you are getting the same strength or not. Okay, so ila meeru virtual ga kuda meer నేర్చుకోవచ్చు, right? So this is what I would like to show you guys. So in the next class, so please all of you come with a code book. Without code book you can't understand, right? So that's how we are going to end up this class. Yeah, that's it. Anything else, guys? Last 1 minute left. Any doubts? So are you, do anyone know about this virtual concrete mix design? ఎవరికన్నా virtual గా concrete mix design తెలుసా earlier? ఇది ఫస్ట్ టైం చూస్తున్నారు. No response. Okay, not only that, even you can start doing experiments of consistency test, soundness test and all virtually. Concrete technology lo chaala experiments man virtual ga cheyochu. Okay, so this is how you can habituate of using virtual labs only. Intlo meer unnappudu please try to go through all the experiments once virtually. So once you come to college, you can do, you know, um, with your hands right away. Yeah. Okay. So I request you, please come to the next class with the code book. Okay. By that I will show you pre-stressing laws, formulas, and design requirements. for designing pre-tension and post-tension members, right? Okay, guys. So